Let's try this one more time. This pilot burner is sitting in the wrong orientation, wrong direction.
Thank you, sir. Nice meeting you.
You as well, sir.
You look the same as in the video.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yes.
Am I going straight down?
Yes, straight down.
Gotta love these Brooklyn staircases.
Okay.
Straight ahead?
Yes.
So you got a banging sound now, huh?
You know what?
It bangs when it comes on?
No, let me tell you what happened. Mike.
Tell me.
So, yesterday.
Was it New Yorker? Fearless.
Fearless.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a tag over here. So, yesterday morning, it comes on at 6 o'clock, right?
I'm listening.
So, when it comes on, there was this loud explosion. So I came and I shut off the emergency switch. So after I spoke to you, I came and I pulled this and I pulled the inspection plate there ready.
Okay.
Mikey, the pilot light is this big.
Okay. Not that big.
I never seen a pilot bigger than this.
Okay.
So it looks like something gone awry there with the pilot.
We shall. And it happens every time?
No, well, I didn't.
Oh, you haven't done it since then?
No, I don't want to.
Okay. All good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's figure it out. All right. Let's go over some components first. Our service switch. This is 110 volts coming in, and it feeds power to the components. We have a pressure control, regulates pressure, low water cutoff. This is a McDonnell Douglas number 67. This is a float style, which that needs to be done every so often to keep that clean. We have a 30 PSI pressure gauge. There's our sight glass, which tells us the water level of the boiler. Blocked vent switch or spill switch. Automatic vent damper. Automatic water feed. Gas cock. Standing pilot gas valve. Pilot gas tubing. Thermocouple. Flame rollout switch. Thermostat relay. Evidence of some rollout there and there, possibly. And steam riser coming out of the top of the boiler, which should be 18 inches off the top of the boiler, which is right around there. This is our equalizer, or kind of. It should be one pipe size smaller or the same size as the steam main. And there's our steam main, not insulated, of course. Flue piping and coat hanger tree. Just remove the combustion cover plate. And there is our pilot flame. Let's get a little closer there. The homeowner is saying that it's a little bit taller than normal. Let's get a closer look. That's not bad. Nice blue flame, very little orange tips or activity of orange in the flame. I think it looks okay. So let's see if we can duplicate the customer's problem by turning the power on and see what happens. There's that thermostat relay that I clicked on. The automatic vent damper is opening. Once the end switch of that proves that it's open, and then the rest of the safety circuit is closed, we'll have the gas valve open. So we had a split second of gas flowing through the gas manifold to the gas train. And let me move out of the way next time and see what it does. All right, take two. Thermostat. Okay, so for about a second and a half, we had gas flowing, but nothing going on. I'm looking to see if any of all the burner tubes are clogged or dirty, and they don't appear to be. So, quite possibly this orifice may have some cobwebs in it or dirt. Let's try that again. I'm going to turn the gas. I'm sorry, turn the power switch on. All right, so that was like a second and a half. Nothing coming out of, no ignition. And if I let this go, it's gonna bang on. So that combustion chamber is filling with gas. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, I am going to remove the plug on the outlet side of the gas valve and test our gas pressure. Okay. Get that little barb fitting on there. Hook it up to our digital manometer. All right, let's see what kind of gas pressure we get there. Hmm. .6. Now, granted, it is a slowly opening valve, but 2.6 should be enough for it to get everything going here. Should be. I'm wondering if there's something going on here with these burners. So let's take out this one right there. Oh, it looks fairly clean. You took these out already?
Yeah, a guy cleaned it. He took them out and vacuumed under there, and he said there's nothing there. He said,
all right, I used a little piece of wire and I put that inside the orifice of this center burner and then the one next to it. And let's see if I get the same result that we just got off camera. Interesting. No, we don't. Let's try this one more time. Okay. And the pilot blew out too, actually, at the same time. I'm getting a little creative now. Okay. So with one burner orifice blocked off, we have ignition the way it should. So it looks like we have maybe a gas valve not not right, properly calibrated with the right gas pressure. But that's 3.5. This requires a manifold pressure of 3.5 for normal operation. We're at 3.5, but why, when I have one orifice removed, does it want to light? See, let's do this again. See? It lit, no problem. But with the burner in place and all burners ready to ignite, it doesn't. We have a delayed reaction. And you just had all the burners pulled out and cleaned, and
yeah,
how long ago?
2022.
Oh, so 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I thought you just had it done like last week.
2025 now, so 2020.
Okay, no problem.
2023, 25 now, 2023.
2 years ago. Okay, no problem. We're gonna take all these burners out. Really, that's 2 years old, huh?
Yeah.
What the hell?
And this runs all through the summer. I don't.
Yeah, I know. I hear you, but that's an excessive amount. Like that. I would expect to see that like in a 10-year-old thermocouple.
It looks burned.
It looks beat up, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if you have a new one, we'll put that one in.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm almost positive this pilot burner is sitting in the wrong orientation, wrong direction. should be facing the back. I wonder why that is. You have the manual for the boiler? Yeah? No, the paperwork came with the boiler? I'm definitely missing a screw, but this is reversed. All right, the pilot burner now is facing the back. It really made no sense. I had to drill out the hole on the bracket that's welded to this burner with a step bit in order to accommodate the opening, and so I can catch the screw through it. But very, very odd, and it's been like this probably forever.
Yeah.
But it makes no sense, because if this is reversed, the pilot burner hood is literally right where my thumb is, and you just have this little bit of gas that's going to catch the flame. It's just not normal. It's not. Interesting. All right, I'm taking out the orifices. I use a 9/16 deep socket to loosen them up. And I'm going to take them all out, make sure they're all clean. Make sure there's no obstruction anywhere. I'm not too concerned with that burner, but I did put my piece of wire through the hole, and nothing out of the ordinary, but let's blow through this. It's clean. Nice and clean. Clean. Pulling these orifices out remind me of pool heaters.
Okay.
You'll have a similar, almost identical issues to what you're having, but we have flame failure or flame sensing failure because one of the burners will have a cobweb in them or some dirt in there,
Right.
and that will be right where the flame sensor is. So the pool heater or the boiler for the pool will come on and for a few seconds and turn off, but because of the cobweb there, it's blocking the flow of gas.
Okay.
So all right, they're all clean. Put them all back in and clean everything up and put all the burners back in.
This company merged with Honeywell or Moto.
Yeah, Residio.
Yeah.
Residio, yeah. They bought the Honeywell name, or they spun off to form Residio. Why they did, I have no idea. I think it's dumb, but and not everyone I speak to says the same thing. All right, all my orifices are back mounted onto the gas manifold, also known as the gas train. Let's reconnect that pilot burner 3/8 brass elbow, and then connect our thermocouple, put the rest of our burners in, and we'll see what happens. All right, all of the burners are reinstalled. Pilot is lit. And then let's see what happens. And we'll try to keep an eye on our manometer. All right, let's see what happens. Nice, even ignition. I lubricated all of the burners with my favorite WD-40. Wiped them down. We brushed them with not only the wire brush, which is somewhere here, but also the nylon brush. And wiped down the gas train, gas manifold. Let's kill power. It should instantly come back on because the vent damper is still in the open position. Let's apply power back to the system. And it ignites. gas pressure. 3.2729, 32, 3029. Let's make sure we're zeroed out here. 0.4, 0.3. Let's zero that out. Let's open this back up. Now, it was interesting before when we did have ignition, when I had one of the burners blocked off. Got a lot of heat there. Let's put our finger there. Yeah, when I take I take a finger and I block off one of the orifice, we jump up to 3.6. And when I put it back, we drop down to 3.2. Let's put the combustion cover back on and let's maybe do some fine-tuning on the gas valve, the gas pressure. All right, front plate is back in. She ignites. So we're at 3.2 inches of water column. Our rating plate says that we need a normal manifold pressure of 3.5 inches in water column. Max supply of 14 and minimum gas pressure in water column for purpose of input adjustment. So we need to have a minimum of 5 inches of water column there, and we could do that by testing right there and see what we got. So I took the cap off and I noticed that the adjustment screw was all the way cranked down, and 3.23, 25, 26, all right? And by adjusting this, there's zero change. Zero change on this gas valve. Nothing. Yeah. Wow, bad gas valve. See, banging on it, went down. Let's not got too low. Look at that, 1.3, 1.5. You got a hit on it, I got a picture, you know what I mean? So let's see. But she was cranked all the way down. So let's bring this right there. I don't want to get too close to it, but put that right there. You got a bad gas valve. Normally it's like a quarter turn and then wait 30 seconds for an adjustment to see how it reacts, but you're at a... Oh, there goes the screw, but we got a bad valve. Screws right there. So now you're at 3.5 after banging on it. Crazy. Let's kill power. Let's turn it back on. Pretty close, but not normal. All right, my new Honeywell gas valve is installed with the new customer supplied thermocouple reconnected to the gas pilot tubing, and I even checked that little brass 90 for leaks with our lighter. Yeah, trolls will eat me alive in the comments section. And we have ignition. right, so around 3-4 and slowly settling. We can give it a little extra on that. 3-4-4. Let's give it a little extra. Do maybe 1/8 of a turn. Oh, now we're at 3-4-5. Let's just give it a little extra. Three, 4, 6. That's gonna be probably too much. 3, 4, 5. Half inch. All right, that's not helping. All right, we're doing a combustion analysis. Our probe is on the inside, the back of the boiler before it gets diluted with the air from the draft diverter. We have 400. Wow, I'm really retarded this morning. 540 degrees of stack temperature, 6.7% of O2, 26 parts per million of carbon monoxide. A gross efficiency, and that's 79 only because that's so high, of AFFLU, and 7.96% of CO2. Let's clipboard this and then test our draft. So we have -8 thousandths, 10 hundredths, thousandths. Remember that, guys, in school. Decimal point to the right of the decimal point. The first place after the right of the decimal point is tens, then it's hundreds, then it's thousands, then it's 10,000s, then it's hundredths, then it's millionths, so on and so forth to infinity and beyond. But what's most important is we have negative pressure. Yeah. We're not in the sauna. Damn. Water level's okay, but our pressure is at 5 and a little bit. Where's the relief valve? Right there with no drip leg on it. And that's not a 1/4 pound of pressure, that's for sure. You know, last time I played with one of these. I don't know if you saw one of my Steam videos. It got me, burnt my whole hand. No, yeah. So I took off a pressure troll off a pigtail on a system that was relatively cool.
Okay.
Was not really under any pressure.
Right.
But the low water cutoff had an issue with it, and it was keeping pressure in there. So when I took this off, it got me.
Okay.
And water was pouring out of this thing. Okay. And I tried to put the low water cutoff back down, the pressure troll back down on it, and I got my whole hand.
You know what, Mike? Sometimes even when it has water in there,
Yeah.
I hear like it triggers the low water cutoff.
Yeah, because the boiler's not sitting level.
Oh.
It's the back door. Can I open this?
Yeah.
Want to get some more air
Okay.
to displace the steam. We're going to see if that goes down at all, but I am pretty sure your pigtail is clogged.
Okay.
The pressure troll is bad, or the low water cutoff is bad, and or the gauge is wrong. But that was a lot of pressure. So now that that pressure is dissipating,
Right.
let's...
The guy from Home Serve, he dropped the pressure on it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe he watched one of my videos or Dan Holohan's videos. All right, we got a lot going on here. We have Looks like this is just being used as a junction box for this solid stranded wire here, but we need to take these two off, spin this pressure troll off, and check the pigtail. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm watching myself. Well, the pressure relief valve is open, so there really shouldn't be any pressure here, and we don't see nothing dripping out of there yet, and almost off. So good to the last drop there.
Yeah, you can put it off and check it, but that doesn't say it wouldn't get blocked.
Okay. And now let's take out the pigtail. Now this, you mother effer. Want to bet she's clogged?
Yeah.
What can I blow it at? I need to blow it.
Blow it in the container at the bottom. Yeah.
No, not really. Well, you know, those nipples are going to be clear. Let's get our brush and clean these threads off. And oh, it's a cat. All right, the pigtail wasn't clogged, and the pressure troll still did not turn off the boiler. We got us up to almost 3 psi before. So there's a new pressure troll. Let's fire up and make sure she turns off her pressure.